All right, guys. Well, here we are. Sorry about the awful transition we have there. I tried playing a few settings, but have not got that figured out yet. I think I'm gonna have to make like a stinger so it fades where I want it to, because currently just the fade transition, no matter how high I set it, it doesn't fade right. The song just kind of poops itself and cuts. So yeah. We're back. This is night 2 of Outbreak Epidemic. We're gonna try to finish up just the scenarios, the stories, get those out of the way and get them done. We're either going to finish it up tonight, which I think we might be able to, or we're going to finish it tomorrow. So I'm going to try to keep the stream shorter tonight because I have a little bit going on that I can't dedicate the full 2 hours I normally do. And then I think once we're done with the playthrough of this portion, I'm going to have to decide what to do with the stream, and I will explain all that when time comes up for it. But the short of it is I don't think there is a future to streaming on Twitch anymore. I just don't think there is. And I could go on for a bit about this, and I will later on, just not now. But I don't think that I'll be streaming on Twitch for very much longer. I think I'm going to be going someplace else. It will not be Kick. And if you don't understand all that, if anybody doesn't get that and you end up watching this, you want to know why, reasons being, and everything, I'll be glad to explain all that, and I'll go in depth in as well. But I'm affiliate, have been affiliate for a while here, and there's just problems with being on Twitch at this point that make it almost useless to be here. So anyway, we'll get into that another time. We're going to see how long these playthroughs take us, and we'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and get myself into my headphones here, and let's go ahead and go to games. So we did tutorial. I think we're gonna stick with Gwen. Survivor will be good. We already did tutorial, so let's go to Outbreak scenario. I'm gonna go easy. Greater abilities and firepower make short work of the undead. I don't want it to be something that I'm punishing myself for here. I want to get through the scenarios. There's not a lot. This seems like a fairly short game. The achievements were really easy to get. We got those pretty quickly. So, but I do want to get kind of a feel for what this has to offer in total, because it seems like it is a shorter game, but the developer pushed some more things out with this. So, definitely a leap in visual style for sure. And this is just green enough. It's coming out like blood or clear. This is Arctic Blitz. I am not sponsored by that company at all, so don't read into that any. I am a little concerned with the load times. I have this loaded onto an SSD for the Xbox, so the fact that the load times are taking as long as they are is a little concerning. And again, we have no flashlight. Dragon, ooh. There are definitely some performance issues with this. It looks like we're right where we left off before. I am going to backtrack. I want to see if there's anything I can... Oh, shit. Tore through a lot of our bullets. We don't have a knife or anything. It is on easy, but I want to see if there's anything back here we can use. Just a series of numbers. I do need my notepad up, so we're gonna grab it real quick because I want to be able to note these down. I don't think that I'm going to do like I did the other games and 2, 5, 8, 2, 1, 4, 3, 8, 5, 4. I don't foresee myself putting the codes into the... Oh, shit.
Damn asshole.
Yeah, right, bullets are... Is it just me or did those bullets just appear right there as I ran out of ammo? Anyway, yeah, I don't think that I'm going to put the combos into the description because they're going to be short enough. I think these will be short enough that it won't matter too much. Okay, here's that long-ass code. 2, 5, 8. What? 2, 5, 8. Is it 1454? It can't be that. Missions case is locked by a code. It said just a random string of numbers. Am I supposed to, like... I'm going to copy a code. We're going to remove all the duplicate numbers, I guess. I might be overthinking this. I'm bad at puzzles. This is the problem. I overthink them. 8 and 5 are gone. 2. That doesn't make any sense. 2143? I'll try that. Incorrect code entered. Be awful was like each time you put an incorrect code in, another zombie appears. Okay, we're gonna look at this again. 258, 2143. I don't know what that combo is. I'd like to get into that. I'm gonna look over here. Where's that coming from? How is there an undead over here? I'll need a detonator to use this remote terminal. Okay. Oh, he is. He's right there. If he walks through the wall, I'm going to be very upset with development. Okay, so we are going to end up through there at some point. Just don't know when. Alright, what are we carrying here? Can we combine these? No, it does not like that. Can we combine these? Nope. Let's do that. I do like the unload option. More games need that option to unload weapons. You know, because naturally there would be more than just that single gun around where you're at or something, right? Like, you'd be finding more. Pretty sure that safe is already used. Sure, we'll take another hunting knife. Is that something over there in the corner? It looks like it. Yes, we're gonna pick up the handgun. Normally I wouldn't, but I want the bullets is what I want. So unload and then drop. Nice. Lots of handgun bullets. Gotta check like the fences too. They love to hide stuff along the fences. That's the problem with the endless stuff was that supplies memo. As part of our military contracts, we sometimes need to test ordnance. We've had a request to come up from our subcontractor that we test one of their new remote explosives. Blast isn't gigantic. It's meant for tactical uses like removing a barricade. Spoke with Rick, and we decided the best place to do it would be taking out that old fence we're removing anyway. It's right next to one of the warehouses, but the blast should be small enough not to burn the structure. Not to burn the structure. We also, that's our first typo so far. We also piled up some of the debris over there that needs to be removed as well. You'll just need to use the special detonator at the terminal we've set up nearby. It works on a wireless frequency, so you don't need to worry about the wires going haywire. I wouldn't trust that. Like, wireless is finicky, and the terminal will be able to test and confirm the blast operated correctly. Though, we are in the middle of nowhere, so the explosion is going to be loud, though. Everyone in the hills here is going to hear it. Anyway, I have the detonator locked as per security protocol. Just pop in the old Only the odd numbers on the note by the warehouse in the order they are written. Okay, so I can do that. Second, this is all blocked off, so I don't see... Yes. Okay, it's the gun I dropped. It seems like they kind of kept the color scheme of the old map points they had. What is this? Oh. Prolonged lightning there. Alright. Okay, so only the odds. So 5... 1, 3, 5. Yeah, you could definitely, if you wanted to speed run this, you could definitely... I just feel like I shouldn't be that close to this. I like how the explosion be loud enough for everybody in the hills to hear it.
Shit.
But I can stand next to it. We're in real trouble here. One of the lesser known things about our industrial park is that we run a government contract for an emergency radio system in the event of a national emergency, natural disaster, or something else is significant. This system needs to be able to operate. Fortunately, the system is extremely old, and our wonderful executive leadership team has made the decision not to spend the necessary funds to refurbish it. It's in a really bad state right now. The electrics are shot. Electronics? This second stage in are shot. It's missing some key pieces, etc. I managed to convince my supervisor that we need to spend time working on this, and we've made a little headway, but unfortunately there's still work need to be done. I really hope the system isn't going to be needed anytime soon. If someone were to try to warn others or call for help from the military, you're not going to get anywhere fast. I'm going to back up way far back here. They just move too fast. And I'm not a developer. I am not, so everybody keep that in mind when I make my criticisms. But if I could, I would go back and I would definitely make changes just to kind of spruce things up, update them a little bit. I think that the ability to I think that the ability to upgrade the characters is neat. It's passive in its functionality, which I think is neat. But there just needs to be a little more. Now we're playing on console. I'm focused. I was hearing something. No, we have enough hunting knives. My God. If I could stick it on the gun and start stabbing stuff, that'd be awesome. So the upgrade portion is neat. I'd like to see a lot of the things I'm seeing put into the newer game they're coming out with. Oh shit, already? But there are definitely some performance issues here. It's like with where we're at, all the fire and stuff, it's slowing things down. Now we're playing Xbox One. I don't know. I don't have a newer Xbox, like an Xbox Series X or anything, so I don't know if this was all resolved for the newer console when it was remastered, because the definitive they have is part of that. You can't use any of these. We have a lot of health, but nothing we can really use. I hear it, I just don't know where it's at. And I prefer it just came at me so I could start shooting it. Is it stuck?
I'll kill you.
I think it's stuck. Alright, we're gonna be dumb. Let's... Oh, he's waving. I like that. It looks like it was built in Unreal based off that. Okay. Yeah. The lock is jammed. Need a lockpick to force it, which we don't have a lockpick. This character isn't privy to that. First aid spray. Yeah, load me up. I need a key to open the lockbox. I don't like seeing a lot of locked stuff. Yeah, getting stuck on tables and shit. Not enough room to pick up the handgun bullets. Okay. What else do you guys think? I think we should drop the knife. Pipeline repairs. A lot of people know this, but we first moved to the business out here. We had to lay special oil pipelines underneath the ground. Pipelines are buried maybe 3 to 4 feet down under a lot of the main road system. Sounds awful. Shallow. It may seem strange to put them over roads, but the concrete and rock actually help further insulate the pipeline and will protect it when it rains a lot. And man, does it rain a lot out here. We have one of the main towers that acts as a storage basin for all our overflow on a side path. The primary shutoff for the system is up there. It's kind of a fail-safe. If the pipeline were to ever ignite, we could just turn it off right there and it should stop any fires. The fuel in the pipeline is also extremely unique. It will not explode, but it will burn whilst fuel is still being supplied. This means that the source removed, the fires will cease immediately. It's a really safe fuel in that regard. I'm heading up there this afternoon to do some repairs. I need to replace the old valve handle with a new one. Water erodes them like they can't leave. I just can't find where they stashed the damn thing. Oh, cool. It's like I'm hearing more undead, but I can't see where it's coming from. And they shamble pretty damn quick, so... What do we got here? These should not combine, yeah. I think I see something else on the ground too. God, I keep finding shit. Oh God! Keep finding shit we can't use. Alright, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna put one of these right here. I can't remember what these combined with. Oh, she can't combine. I don't think she can combine stuff. Okay. The dead sound angry. Shit. Nope, let's not use that one yet. Alright. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the weapon switching system. it's simple enough, but at the same time, I can just see myself getting in trouble with it, trying to make it work for me. Pipe repairs 2. Let's see what we got. One of the contractors ended up locking away the replacement valve due to some R&D license bullshit reason in a case that came in with in the case that it came in with the morning deliveries. I had the key, but I must have dropped it somewhere when I was up at the tower doing a pre-install inspection. Oh, come on, dude. The key? I can't find the damn thing anywhere. I took a look at the case, and there's no way to force it open. They use really good materials. My boss is going to kill me if I don't find that key. God bless, man. It's like it's almost too hard to see. Now, that may just be because I have the stream lights right in my face. That may be the reason for that, but... Coagulant, yeah, sure, why not? I'm glad we finally got to use some. So we got a fork in the road here? Okay, well, at least one of these ways looks blocked off.
Shit.
Take a quick look around, make sure there's nothing over here we're gonna need, like bullets or anything. I seem to be fireproof. Which, I mean, fair enough, right? I'll take being fireproof.
Asshole.
Yeah, it's definitely some performance issues. I don't know if it's the rain doing it, or which I like the rain. I don't want to get rid of the rain. It's a really neat atmospheric add-in, but the performance is really suffering. And it's like I can hear them. Oh, we're out. Wonderful. Yeah, they move. The undead move just way too fast. In any scenario in a game with zombies, I will take massive hordes of zombies over ridiculously fast common dead. Because, I mean, I guess my thing is, why are they so fast? What's the story with that? Like... Pretty sure I'm hearing that way up top. Pretty sure. We'll see if it ends up down here. Same thing with this. Unload. Drop. We got a chunky boy up there. Sounded chunky, he wasn't. I don't even know if I should pick up the fire. No, she can't use it anyway. It's got to be Renault or one of the other guys that has to use it, so, okay. It is really dark, though. I don't think there were any options to brighten anything up anymore. I think we've got it where we're going to have it at, you know? Yes, the reinforced key. What does that look like? Okay. Key with plastic handle. And I'm kind of saving that for the big guys that may end up attacking us. We haven't seen too many of them, but... Unload. Drop. I probably should just drop the other shotgun, but whatever. So I think I gotta walk all the way back, is what I have. I could be wrong. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to go all the way back to get into the lockbox, so... And we've already got company. I just don't know where it's coming from. I heard it screaming at me. It was the box on the truck is what it was. Make sure nothing's following me. Well, I thought I heard something screaming at me. How much space we carry now? Okay, so we're probably gonna pick up this other stuff too. And it's not like the dead or... carrying a lot, you know what I mean? What we got here? Okay. Hopefully, moving forward too, we'll see auto key use, where I could just kind of move forward and I'll have it automatically use the keys. But if we're keeping the theme of developing as like retro games, then that's, I mean, that's on par, right? That used to be a thing. Having to use keys, like manually. I think early on, a lot of game devs early on in like early PlayStation or games that had you manually doing everything, I think their thought was like, this will be more realistic. Like, oh yeah, I have to use the key. You know, like the old Metal Gear Solid thing with the frequency being on the back of the box, which did not translate well into remakes, or if you bought it digitally, because if you buy it digitally, you can't look on the back of the box. So that whole segment just makes no sense, you know, later on. I know where it's going to take us now. Yeah, we're going to get cornered in here. This is just the one. But there are, you know, there are those game gimmicks that were neat at the time, but they just don't translate well now. And they've got that valve hearing that they can just immediately know I plugged that valve in. How's our health done? Warning? Oh, wonderful. We can't use those. You aren't bleeding. I think it's going to split into the next chapter. How long is it take us? 35 minutes? So it appears all the fires are... Oh, shit. Like, I know it's making the noise to kind of get you... Not bleeding. We're going to use this. I don't really see another way.
Burn in hell.
These aren't even explosives. Is that behind me? Like, I'm hearing things. Okay. Like, they're not too bad. So, are there any goodies in that? There are right here. Okay. Some more handgun bullets. They're giving us a good, healthy amount of ammo, though. A little more health would be good. Take that. Some shoddy shells. Let's go ahead and... Yep, because I already hear another one of those things now. More coagulant. You know, if I could mix those, that'd be great. But we've got so many of these and we're not even bleeding. I'm thankful for all the bullets. Pick up the submachine gun. Sure, why not? Unload. Drop. There's... Except we're gonna... Yeah, we'll... Painkillers. I thought... Oh, that's right. She can't combine. So we're gonna drop one of those. We'll leave it here. It's not like we can use it at this moment anyway. We have tons of them, so... We got here, we got a book. Torn Dote. What the fuck is wrong with Rick? Just got on the radio and was screaming about some ridiculous thing. It was absolutely hysterical, and I couldn't make any of it out. He was saying something about a movie or comic book. Something about monsters or some shit being in the building. We need to get rid of him. He's unstable. He's erratic, and he doesn't always show up on time. But the higher-ups love him so much just because he meets the quotas. It's absolutely ridiculous. I hate this place sometimes. Ah, sure, yeah, absolutely. Let's unload that. I was like, I figured there was something else over here. I definitely feel like in the current set of games we have, though, we're lacking a really good open world MMO zombie-based game, and I've had ideas early in my streaming career here. I've talked about how I would like to see a game. I don't want to reveal too much on that because I feel like, with my luck, even though I'm not a very big streamer or anything, somebody will take that idea and get it. I would love to collab with people and be like a creative influence on an up-and-coming game of some sort, where, you know, it can be like, well, here's what we need to do. Because I definitely think there's a world where that makes sense, you know, but I just don't... I don't understand the hang-up. I think sometimes people who are in the industry, like in these bigger game companies, they can't see very far outside of what they're already doing. And there's also kind of a fear to innovate, right? Because games are so expensive to produce. Where the fuck is that thing? How much you want to bet it's that right there? Let's see if we can get its attention. Knew it. How much are we carrying in ammo? Yeah, it's gonna be a hot minute before he gets down here. Just more stairs. Just tons more stairs. I mean, they can run, kind of, so you should get down here pretty fast. This is going to give me an idea of how long this is going to take to friggin' get where he's at. Ooh. Oh, fuck, they're coming from the warehouse. Yeah, I kind of had that idea.
You
Yeah, it is not liking the fire effect at all. Wait for her to friggin' extinguish so we can move forward. I don't know where the screaming friend was at, though, because he's not... I hear him. I hear them everywhere, but they can't quite get to me. So what is the AI doing? Yeah, like I hear him screaming. This is gonna be so bad. What do we got here? I'm gonna pick up this machine gun. What? How much shit are we carrying? Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna drop another coagulant. I get the feeling they really want you to bleed on this stage. I mean, and we got a magnum round. Okay. Back for that one. I might have spoke too soon. Oh, I don't want to be using this one. God, it is so choppy. Are there any options? And we have no configurable options within the game, so we are playing this as is. This is a maze. Well, we're getting lots of SMG rounds. God, I can't see anything. Yeah, this is getting to be unplayable. Combat shotgun, okay. I am going to try to make it through this, but this stage in particular is definitely having some issues. This was a bad corner to get into. I could be wrong. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is not going well. So the frame rate drop is just awful on this. Yeah, I have a warehouse complaint. Let's see. Listen, you morons, you cannot block, I would put can't block the back exit from the warehouse with extra materials as they come in. They're flammable, they're unstable, and it violates every policy we have with the government. Going forward, you need to be telling your teams to keep that area clear. We also need to be storing the experimental explosives more carefully. I'm putting them up on the top floor in the secure cases. If I see another example of folks not following policy here, I'll bring it up with the executive staff, and there will be consequences, upwards of termination. I'm not joking. Don't screw around. I can't see anything here. I think that's the other side. Yeah, I think that's just the other side. God bless. Can't see shit. Yeah, and we're not on a PC. We're on a console. Which I know a lot of people are like, well, you're on a console. That's why. No, it's not even the case. I'm sorry. I'll tell you right now, 9 times out of 10, games, for me, just work when they're on a console. I don't have to go through a lot of configuration. They just simply work. And I know people still have problems on console, but I'm saying for me, that's why I play on console. I do not have to monkey around with a bunch of shit to get a game to work. I just get to pop it in and play. Or just have it downloaded and play. Okay. I think we're going to end up dropping another bottle of coagulant because I'm not using a lot of that and we have some stashed away. I don't know if it's just too much fire in the warehouse or what, but... Hunting knife. We do not need a hunting knife. I don't even know which way I'm supposed to go. Let's go this way. Bastard. Just the whisper. Bastard. Okay, so that sounds like it's outside. Can't carry the shotgun shells. SMG will take those. More coagulant? Is that what that is? Yeah, more coagulant, which I don't need. I don't want to drop any more coagulant, but I think we are going to drop this one single Magnum run. I just don't think we need it right now. All right. Yeah, and I can't, while running, it's difficult too, because I can't see. Is that more painkiller? No, it's more coagulant. What is that? Yeah, this is getting to be pretty awful. We were fine just like a second ago, too. Health is still good. It's just a bunch of them. I've got no room to pick anything up either. Generator memo. We're still working on replacing the XRZ5 auto-generator on the ground floor of the warehouse. This thing is used to quick fill the electronic trolleys and other tools we use regularly during the day. It's crazy powerful and crazy unstable. We had a terrible rainstorm last month, and some moron was trying to use it to charge their equipment. They came in soaking wet and turned the thing on. They had a piece of metal on their wrist, and it immediately caused the machine to overload. Jeez. We had cables attached to some equipment, and the charge fried it all. It burst into flames. This thing is insanely dangerous if you're not paying attention. I hope someone doesn't ever do anything stupid like jamming a screwdriver into it. It'd probably be explode. Oh, hey! Sounds like, you guys, we need a screwdriver.
Burn in hell.
Jammed into lockpick. Alright. Guess what, guys? We're dropping more coagulant because I can't carry anymore. Just listen if I can hear the Xbox fan all kicking in or something, because it's, yeah, this is choppy. Oh, I wonder if they can only get to me from the other side. Like they're on the other side of the building, and once I jam the screwdriver into that thing, that's when they're going to start coming after me. That's if we can get down here and not lock the game up. Yeah, this is pretty bad. I would like to see this optimized, fixed, and I know it's not going to happen, but I would love to see this kind of optimized and fixed up for ongoing. Maybe the definitive for the next Xbox did, but I don't know. I just don't know, guys. But this is getting to be pretty terrible. I mean, the AI is still working, so while you're trying to, like, figure out what to do, I want to try to get outside. What's hitting me? This is ridiculous. I gotta get out of this warehouse. I don't really have an option but to. I can't see anything, so killing stuff is gonna be really, really difficult. Yeah, this is almost unplayable. Alright, so what I'm gonna try to do here is use... I don't know where those are coming from. It's almost like they're up top, but I know they're not. I would assume we have to go that way, because this way looks to be somewhat maybe blocked. I'm going to still try to grab some stuff here, but I already see some of the undead up there. What's our health at? Oof. Problem is I can hear enemies, but I can't see them. And it's kind of a huge issue, right? Okay. So I am going to go back the other way. While I appreciate that I'm probably supposed to go that way, I saw stuff over here, I thought. Yeah, there's more stairs. What is the point of all this? And what's hitting me? What is... Yeah, this is pretty bad. That one is stuck on the steps. I'm having a hard time aiming. Alright, yeah, come down here where I can shoot you clear. Is that more friggin' coagulant? Sure, why not? I'm gonna drop this. Oh god, what is with the wall? Okay. So not the greatest of things here starting out. There's definitely some issues if you're gonna play this. I think there's at least one of them screaming things up here. I don't even know why I'm going this way. That's the other thing. I don't know what... Okay. Cutters. Okay, so maybe it was... Okay, so... We might have saved ourselves a backtrack. There's hoping. Okay, I'm gonna try to put the handgun on again. Perfect. I think 60 is the max on those. that I know of, the only other enemy we haven't seen in the scenario modes here is the gigantic guys. The tall things we saw in survival. I forget what they're called. Yeah, I really want those too. I think... I don't want to use that. I really don't want to drop the coagulant at this point. I think we're just going to have to use the regular handgun for now. So I want to have some painkillers. Dirty binder. Ooh, dirty, dirty. I don't know what's happening. I was out bringing parts to the radio towers for the repairs, and this fucking creep came out of the woods and attacked me. Fucker bit my leg. It's bleeding really bad. What kind of pervert does that? I'm having a lot of trouble moving. I managed to push him off. He fell backwards and hit his head on the fence, and he collapsed. The smell was unbelievable. I've been crawling for the last hour. Rick, Chen, no one is responding on their calls. I'm mostly getting busy signals. I'm leaving this note. If anyone finds it, look for me. I'll keep trying to get back. Fuck. All I was trying to do was my job and repair the fucking radio tower. Oh, hey, buddy. No room to pick up the handgun. Is there anything behind us? Okay, and then I don't know which way to go from here. Lots of handgun bullets, let me tell you. I kind of wanted to go the other way, but at the same time, I think I'm supposed to head this way. Oh, jeez. Oh, you gotta move, lady. Yeah, I was like, there we go. I will say that that creature and some of the atmosphere does remind me a bit of like Silent Hill. And how it's done, the way those things move in particular. Yes, more painkillers, please. See, I don't know if this is the way I'm supposed to go or not. Yes. Ointment. Ooh, I know we can combine the ointment with something, but... Ooh, pick up the handgun. Okay. Yeah, I can't stop mid-reload either to fire a shot off, so you kind of get stuck. There's just gonna be no room for handgun bullets. I don't think there's any more in there. First aid spray, ooh. Yeah. Well, there's lots of health out here, so to come back and grab it. Is that a grenade round? Yeah, we don't have any more room for those. I don't even know which way I'm going. What in the fuck? These things are creepy as shit. No room to pick up the old key. Shit. Gotta figure something out here. I think what we're gonna do... We're gonna drop that over here. I'm glad I'm picking up like all the key items I'm going to need. The shotgun shell, so we don't want room for that. I just... We're gonna have to drop that. So there's gonna be bullets and stuff in these cars. Oh, I'm not getting into that. I see just so much stuff around here, but I don't know where to go. We ain't climbing up that. Like, and where is that coming from? There's painkillers here, I think. Yeah. I'll have to remember where that's at, because I'm probably going to need it. Like, these comm towers look horrible. Get some more shotgun shells, I'll take them. I don't know. You mean this key? You mean this thing to cut with? Oh, God.
Burn in hell.
None of this sounds good. Shit! Okay, I'm gonna run back up this way. Okay, we're gonna use this. I did not read what that said about the painkillers. Alright, well, I made it through that. Okay, let's see what's in here. I'm gonna have to go all the way back for that other area for the metal now. This is what's gonna happen, because I knew there was something else I needed to grab. Because I don't think we climb up in these. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, just can't pick up the painkillers. We're full up on shotgun shells. Alright, we're gonna drop this. We're gonna drop this, and I'm gonna grab those painkillers. And then we're gonna go all the way back around to the other fork in the road to go get metal that apparently we need for this here, because I do not have that. We should have one inventory slot left. We do. What is this? No, I'm not interested in the coagulant. No for me, please. And I'll try to stick these in the handgun for now. It's just the handgun is quickly becoming unusable because... Yeah, there we go. We'll do that. And then unload, drop. Don't. I know there's going to be more problems going this way, but... Fucking hell.
You asshole.
handgun's just useless on them.
Asshole.
Are we bleeding? No, we're fine. Another wide open field here. Repair note. Listen, Kristen. New back from deliveries, please start bringing over the necessary repair tools to the radio towers down the road. There's several defects that we're going to work on correcting this evening. We'll need the following equipment: replacement metal coil for the transformer, and special cutters that can cut the extra strength old metal coil and the old key. Alright, we got those. We have the coil in the hangar, and the cutters are on the upper outside floor of the warehouse towers. For the coil in the hangar, use 5311 to unlock 5311. So write that down, shall we? 5311. Let me know you've completed these deliveries so I can alert the repairs team. Man, I'm glad we're being kept well supplied into ammo. Painkillers, okay. Well, we got the hangar here. We're going to have to dump something because we're running out of room. Like, there's just so much ammo. If there's an enemy in here, I can use the SMG to dispatch it, and then I'll have enough room to pick up a coagulant. Not enough room to pick up the handgun bullets. Just gonna take a quick look around the corners here. First aid spray. There's the Magnum. Yeah, give me some shotgun shells. No room to pick up the shotgun shells. Okay, so now what are we gonna do? Because we've got all this stuff. Okay, well, we'll use that. See, and that feels like a lot of enemies coming at me. What did I call that one right? Oh god. Oh god. Shit. Oh, now I need a coagulant. Wonderful. And then, yes, I'm going to run back in and grab the first aid spray. The first aid spray. That I thought was in here. Apparently not. There's the wire. Okay, so... No. I hate that I can't back out either. Alright, there we go. There's not enough room. Really? Alright, hopefully it's a nice smooth trip back. Because we've killed a lot of the stuff that's in the stage. I think once we get to this, we're probably going to cut it for tonight because we're already running a little over. Performance issues really did affect a lot of our ability to play through smoothly. But unfortunately, I've got a few things I need to get to tonight that I will not be able to do if I keep running this way, so... I'm not sure what to expect after running Coiling. Magnum rounds, yeah, probably. See, and I hear another enemy. I hear one of them around, but there's nothing else around. There's like nobody stuck on the fence. Yeah, now I gotta wait for help. This is gonna go well. So where do I wait for help? Where do I wait for help? Can't evac with enemies in the zone. Okay, yeah, that works. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yay. Alright, so yeah, warehouse was kind of rough. I would not want to do warehouse again. We're gonna see what the rest brings us. Let me see what we got in here real quick. Let's see what she got for level ups. So characters and upgrades. She's now level 3. Looks like we have bonuses on... Well, this is just for Survivor. Oh, it is Gwen. Okay, so class Survivor. Can she be different survivors? She can. As far as fair... see, and if it was me, I would have made the achievements. To be able to keep playing this, I would have made the achievements into these. Like, to level up certain classes. Debuffs, Magnum damage -3. Good thing we didn't grab that, and we don't need the grenades. So it looks like we grabbed exactly what we needed. I'd like to have the handgun damage a bit higher. But where we're at with that. So, I mean, it's effective. It works. What is the next stage? Play game. So, next one is going to be depths, then there's tunnels, and demise. So, cool. Yeah, we'll cut it right there for now. We're a little over an hour, but not bad. We'll bring everybody over to the chat scene. There we go. And we quit the game here. There we go. Get myself out of the headphones there. And let's turn off controller for now. Yay. Yeah, definitely. So as you guys can see, definitely some issues with optimization in both load times and in the stage itself. Just was not, it was struggling. There was a moment there where I thought we were not going to be able to get through that stage. So hopefully we don't have as many problems. I think, I don't know, if we're going to be it sounds like we're going to be underground. There's no point in turning weather effects off, but I'm not sure what else to adjust. There are not a lot of options to mess with. Not anything that I think is going to help us greatly with performance. I don't think there's going to be anything we can do. So, I don't know. we will test things out and see what we can find. So I don't know if we'll finish up tomorrow or not. We might need a little bit longer. I thought he was going to be out quicker. The performance issues definitely hurt us there for a little bit. So, but yeah, that's part 2 anyway of Outbreak Epidemic. And we'll see what else we've got going forward. I would be curious to see if it does the same thing on PC. I would assume not. I just assume it's going to use way more resources than it would need for that section. And I've played a few games on Steam like that where it's just not really well optimized. And so what ends up happening is you go to play a section and it runs smooth, but you could definitely either hear your graphics card going nuts or you start noticing resource uses through the roof when it shouldn't be for much. But I guess that happens. There was a game, I forget what it's called, really great game on Steam. It was an alien-inspired first-person shooter. The game looked beautiful, and there were tons of guns, and the overall playstyle wasn't bad, but it needed optimization so bad, that even at minimal settings, the game was running like it was running on max. And this is a while back, and I still had a top-of-the-line video card and stuff at the time, because I have a 1080 Ti right now. And it's done mostly what I need. But when you have AAA titles that have been optimized really well and they're running good, and then you get into Steam and you get some indie titles that just haven't had the love that they need, it creates kind of an issue. So, but yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll run some more Epidemic, see how far we can get. If it continues to be too choppy, we already have the achievements, we may just abandon running that and move forward with other plans. We'll see how it goes. Because I don't want to struggle through too much. I'd like to play more of the game, but if the optimization is going to be that far off, it may not be doable. It just may not be something we can do. So, but yeah. Anyway, that's it for now, guys. We will be back tomorrow. 8 p.m. Mountain Time. So see you guys then. And yeah, that's it for now. Later, guys.